I don't really know how to start this video off. I'm usually in a better mood than like what I am like right now. How I feel, you know, as far as like not getting picked for Stream University, for me and my team not getting picked for Stream University, I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little let down. Hella angry at myself. Disappointed in myself, let down in myself. Not really anybody else. It's just me. There's no hatred, you know, towards anybody. There's no hatred towards Kai. There's no hatred towards anybody who got picked over us. If you actually look at the roster, who they have, like the roster is like pretty stacked. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like as small as a creator, like as I am personally for the team, like I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, we would be like outnumbered and outmatched, but I don't know like how I don't know how our level of energy would match theirs, or I don't know like how we would compete. You know, then again, I've never been somebody who's like run away from a challenge. I've never been somebody who's ran away from a fight, and I'm definitely somebody who's like I'm optimistic, you know what I'm saying? So I look at the realism of things. So, but I also have like this not necessarily like this cocky attitude, but you know, I hold myself to like a high standpoint of like pride and confidence, and just like, you know, I'm at that point where like, you know, I say like I can do like anything, or I can do everything. So for me to sit here and just say like, yo, I don't think we would be able to like really compete with these niggas. I don't think, you know, our content would really be highest level of the hype that, you know, goes around Stream University. I don't think that we would be able to win anything. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, completely just manifest takeover of the entire thing. But you know, you never know. If we would have got picked, you never know. It's been the dopest thing, or the dopest group that ever like happened. And I don't want to solely put like, you know, the spotlight on us, but that's kind of what I was like aiming for. But it wasn't like necessarily the goal. It was just something that, you know, added on to the goal. If we came out Stream University like valedictorian or MVP, I was gonna take that, everything from Twitch, and go straight to YouTube, and then bring that fan base over there and just make like bomb ass, dope ass videos that you guys definitely would have loved. I'm still gonna do them, you know, regardless of us not getting picked. I'm still gonna do them. Like nothing is gonna stop this train. You know what I'm saying? Like hell no. I've come too far. I've come too far, and I've thought about giving up way too much, and I'm not doing that shit no more. So rap is a rap. But yeah, it sucks that we didn't get picked, and it's crazy that, you know, a lot of people like really showed out for this. And it's also crazy that this nigga Kai got like fucking 15 million on YouTube, his first stream like back. Like nigga, when I tell you there was so many heads in that chat, bro, like he couldn't read shit. That nigga couldn't read nothing. Like they was just like them shits was just going, gang. Like I couldn't fucking believe it. Also hosted a IRL stream to the whole, you know, reveal of the professors and clubs, you know, and even the janitors, you know what I'm saying? And yo, shout out to Yana. Shout out to Yana, man. She got a full scholarship ride for next year. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was deep into all of the lore when it came to Stream University. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, but I will say that I did I did pay attention to a lot of the streamers that were there. Yana was one of the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like the tiniest, I'm not gonna say like the tiniest creator, but she came from like a small box. You know what I'm saying? And she built a fucking fortress out of that. She built a castle. And still to this day, she walks on the grass. So shout out to Yana, man. Proud of you. Also, shout out to Isabella Grace. I remember she joined the day one community, and I also remember the hype train, you know, that we threw at her. Just like a random hype train, you know what I mean? And it really just put some perspective into her, and it put like, you know, some light in her. So I was glad that we were able to, you know, establish that connection. And I was glad I was able to meet her. So shout out to Shaz Delicious, man. Yo, when I tell y'all, bro, immediately when I saw her name, I said, oh my fucking God, there's no way. But then again, for her energy and like just her entire bio is like, nah, how can you not have Shaz? Like, come on, how can you not have her, bro? Like, what? So shout out to Shaz, man. Yo, you better rep the fucking city, dude. Also, shout out Easy. Shout out Easy. Easy got into what? Easy? Crazy. And shout out to nigga Dub, man. This nigga Diddy G was a fucking professor. Now his brother's a fucking student. Like, hey man, full circle. Next year? Woo up? Next year? Woo up? Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh man. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Let's just get the elephant out the room, man. Shout out to Kai, you know, for making the idea. I ain't gonna lie. Dream University. You got yourself one. The fact that you did Gryffindor colors. The fact that you did Gryffindor colors, gang. I can't even really say nothing on that note, bro. It's just like, this nigga get me tight. This nigga's a dickhead. This nigga's a dickhead. Nigga picked Gryffindor colors. Hell yeah, nigga. You know what it is. Godric Gryffindor!
Oh. Well, better be Gryffindor!
But yeah, man, I just wanted to give my little, my little like piece on us not getting picked for Stream University. I haven't heard back from the team yet. I know they're probably feeling the same way that I am. You know, just a little bit disappointed. But we're still gonna keep grinding. We're still gonna keep making videos. We're still gonna keep streaming. And that noise just pissed me off so fucking much that now I gotta spark up. I gotta spark the blunt. Hold on, I just gotta find my lighter. Where is the lighter? Oh fuck! So fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed. But it's alright though, cause we still here. I ain't thinking about the past and I ain't thinking about forever, nigga. I'm thinking about right now. Till next time, baby. Matter of fact, what y'all doing next weekend?